I seen in the news, Stephen A. Smith and LeBron. I'm pretty sure everybody has, but that's not what I've been here to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, did LeBron James forget how to play basketball? I get he went down with an injury. I get he injured his groin. He supposedly injured his groin, right? He took time off. He wanted a little rest before the playoffs. We understand. He might have wanted the Lakers and everybody to, get their groove with him not being there. But we saw him perfectly fine when he was at his son's championship game, cheering on the sidelines, jumping up. I think the groin was perfectly fine, but I did want to start here because I was watching a little bit of the game yesterday. Anybody that says the Lakers are real championship contenders, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You are out of your mind. Dude, Luka Doncic. Let me tell you something about this Doncic guy. This Doncic guy is so terrible at defense, it actually makes the NBA look trash. Like, it makes the NBA look so bad. It's like, damn, is he even trying? When you look at a guy like Luka Doncic, he's a fat, out-of-shape slob playing on the court. He's great at offense. He can shoot the ball. He can do everything. But when you look at him, it's like, isn't it kind of disrespectful? You're not going to try. You can't get in shape. You are in the NBA. We want to watch the best of the best compete. When I look at Luka, I'm like, bro, you're not even the best version of yourself. Could you imagine if Luka was the best version of himself? Physically? And you really honed in on training defense? Imagine the type of monster that we would see out the league, bro. But I want you guys to see the ending of this game, genuinely. Because he got the last 3 possessions and LeBron saved this game. I'm going to get on LeBron later, but he saved this game. I want everybody to pay attention to Luka Doncic and how terrible he is at basketball. Roll the tape. Let's go ahead and roll the tape. So he finds Rui for the 3. This isn't what we're concerned about. This is what I'm concerned about. This is what I'm concerned about, because here's what I have to say. Luka Doncic can find Rui Hachimura for 3. Rui's not always going to hit that shot. So he can find wide open looks. He was hitting Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves, he wasn't shooting as well as he did all these other games. So he can find as many teammates as he wants. What happens is, you hear the phrase, defense wins championships. That's the truth. That's the truth. You can have the greatest offensive team in the world. Put them against the greatest defensive team in the world. That offense is going to look shaky. Because how are you going to get past defense? You know what I'm saying? So here goes Luka Doncic. It's all smiles for the Lakers. He literally gives up. He gives up. When I was watching this live, I said, watch how nobody talks about this. Watch how nobody talks about this. When I watch LeBron play basketball and I watch Luka play basketball, they literally give up. They give up. It's like they literally just stop playing basketball. They won't get back on defense in transition. And Luka Doncic literally gets blown by. He gets blown by. This is a full-on, he just gives up on the play. He didn't even try. He just moves out the way. He just lets him go. He lets him go. 114, 118 by the Pacers. The Pacers are losing. The Lakers are up by 4. Luka Doncic, what happens? Nothing. By the way, I don't want to make this a thing, but if this was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's somehow getting the N1. This is the 3rd straight possession, by the way. Pacers for the lead. That's 3 straight buckets on Luka's head top. Right? And we know what happens after this. Luka puts up a pathetic attempt and gets saved by LeBron James. But here's the thing that I want to say about LeBron James. If we were watching the game correctly,
Fastest teams.
If we watched the game correctly last night, dude, LeBron James was terrible. LeBron James was terrible. Right? So, when I'm reading his stats here, and I'm looking at 4 for 12 from the field. He shot 33%. When I'm looking at his threes, and he missed every single one. 0 for 3. He hit all his free throws, but that's the refs bailing him out. Frankly, if we're being honest, you know, he has this whole streak of consecutive 10-point games. You know, he has this long streak of consecutive 10-point games. The refs, the NBA can't let LeBron, the face of the league, go down like that. So they give him a couple free throws. He had 13 rebounds and 7 assists. And one turnover in 38 minutes. When I hear LeBron James being spoke about, they talk about his defense. LeBron James is one of the best defenders of all time. Really? He can defend 1 through 5. Really? Is that the case? Really? What game are you guys watching? Because every time I see LeBron James playing basketball, he can't guard 1 through 5. He's usually guarding, and I say this with all due respect, LeBron James ain't, when we look at his matchups, right? When we look at who LeBron James is guarding, he's never guarding the best player on the court. Never. Right? And I think LeBron is one of the greatest ever. I don't know. I go back and forth if he is the greatest. Because he does have some pretty embarrassing moments. I don't respect the flopping. I don't respect all of that. But dog, it's like this game, he literally forgot how to play basketball. It's like, was I watching LeBron James or was I watching LeBron? Dude, I don't want to say it, but last night, LeBron James looked like Angel Reese. He put up Angel Reese numbers. Get the rebound. It was trash. Bro, he played like ass yesterday, and I don't want to hear nothing about a groin injury. That's a fake injury. It's fake. It's not real. So we talk about the Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers. By the way, Jackson Hayes is terrible. We want to talk about a guy that's not good at basketball. It's a guy like Jackson Hayes. He can get the dunks, but this guy, he can barely grab a rebound to save his life. And when it comes to scoring points, if Luka Doncic isn't throwing him the ball, the guy, like, he turns into a baby gazelle, born straight out the womb, trying to find his footing. It's like, Jackson Hayes, can you shoot a mid-range? Jackson Hayes, the opponents are leaving you wide open. Can you do something to save your life? You're on the Los Angeles Lakers. The pressure is on. He does nothing. That's okay. But when it comes to LeBron James, I'm looking at this game. The guy is playing like Angel Reese. He's playing like Angel Reese. That bucket was to score his 7th point. So he scored 7 points within the 4th quarter. It took him 4 quarters, 30-something minutes of basketball, maybe 40 minutes of Yeah, this is like what? 38 minutes. He played 38 minutes of basketball and scored 7 points against the Indiana Pacers. So, frankly, I'm not too worried about the Lakers. I still got I'm gonna say I got who do I got coming out the West? You know, the Western Conference is such a tricky division because it's like you can just look at the Celtics and be like, yeah, easy. Celtics, And my predictions are looking good. Do you guys remember when I predicted the Bucks and the Nuggets? But no, I got the Celtics. I got the Celtics versus the Nuggets. Some might say I'm crazy, but I don't believe in the Thunder. I do not believe in the Thunder.